Welcome back to No Man's Sky, Expedition 4 Emergence. This is episode 4, or part 4, I should say. Yeah, so remember when I said that I didn't need a toxic filter? Yeah, they come back to haunt me. So, I did find a different planet. We are on that new planet, and we are trying to explore out what we need to do. The biggest guiding line for these, because I did find a GEC facility, is that we look towards the expedition rewards or the next steps so we can figure out what we need to do. Now, I don't remember if I warped into, I think I warped into this, I'm back in the same system. I did not warp just yet. I'm going to be warping this system, but I wanted to take a look and see if there were any other phase things that we could do. Remember how we did the Embrace the Flames here? So I'm wondering if we try to find a second Titan burrow, on the second cursed world. Oh, okay, gotcha. So I have to leave no matter what. Or extreme heat storms. So I may have to go back to Wasan and run around for another 2,000 units or so. So we may have to do that now. As a matter of fact, I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Try to eliminate as many of those as possible to make this entire expedition far easier in the long run. Now, there are no extreme storms here, so we're going to have to go back to Wasan. Now we're back out in space. Is that Wasan? Can't remember now. That's Wasan over there. Just because of everything else being where it is. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh. For those of you who are curious as to why you're seeing No Man's Sky content instead of Terraria, or it's overplaying the Terraria content, it is not because I am ignoring the Terraria content or the season. It's because No Man's Sky has a limited time on this expedition, and I want to make sure I have all the content recorded before that expires, whereas Terraria does not have a defined expiration date on the content. So, thank you for understanding. The Terraria content will continue. I am recording Terraria as well. I'm only one person, and I have to edit all the videos for all these different things because I decided to overwhelm myself with more projects than just one game, one series, or season. So, alright, so what is the expedition one? What is it? Resist the fleet. Endure extreme heat storms for 3,000 units. Do I have enough sodium? More storm crystals over there. I can see them. Let's go. Yes, why not? We can always run back. Ow. Okay, don't get angry. Don't get angry. Gotta go. Leave me alone. That is a massive cursed dust. I think that's another one of our things we need to get to. Is cursed dust. I swear I remember seeing that. So we may have to stay on this planet a little longer to complete all the rest of those additional expedition phase rewards and unlocks before we can leave the planet and continue to the next expedition. The next waypoint in the phase. And the reason I say all of that is just because in the long run I won't have to backtrack or try to hope that I can find a planet where I can complete these like I can right now, because I know that I'm on the planet that can do that. It says to collect 511. Alright, let's do that. While we're doing that, we can move back and forth. It's not going to give us a lot of movement used during the storm and the temperature, but we might be able to unlock both. If we play our cards right in this little bit right here. Might be able to get both of those unlocks together at the same time simultaneously. They're really close to each other. Okay, so the game froze and locked up and actually force closed itself upon me trying to go get that cursed dust. So that's what I'm headed back to go do now. Start collecting that cursed dust again. Hopefully it doesn't lock up again on me. Now I'm using the smallest, I'm using the smallest diameter so that I can get the most amount of credits out of this little deposit. Not credits, most amount of the resource out of the deposit. Spice melange looks really weird here. Hey! And an edible stream. With the sandworm icon and everything. I love it. I love it. That's funny. Alright. Which we don't have the stuff to find. Liquid Sun times 115 banned life support upgrade. It's banned, you say? I swear I have a ship similar to this in Elite Dangerous. Maybe not the exact, like the kind of weird shape at the top, how it moves from the top right, and that's where the canopy is, down. But as far as the back end of it is concerned, pretty close to that. Oh no. Uh-oh. Crisis. Okay, so get our steps in. Let's get our hot, spicy steps in. Let's check those hot, spicy steps. 2,724. Go, go, go. Let's go, unlock. Yay, did it. We did it. Resist the flames, endure. Extreme heat for 3,000 units. And open up the tab, the right tab. Go grab that unlock. Received a hypnotic eye ×3, terrifying sample, and ever-boiling cake. So now we're going to get into the ship so that we don't deal with it any more damage and take a look at. This is the Lord of Sin. Welcome back to No Man's Sky Expedition 4 Emergence. We are on our way now that we have unlocked what I believe are all of the base unlocks that we could on that first planet. Now we can do our first jump and head on out into the first rendezvous point. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. We're going to come all the way out to space. We're in space. Open up the galaxy map. If you look at the top center where it says destination, it's already picked our expedition route. If you tap the right stick or hold it over, it goes to the next step. If we expand that out with triangle, we show that that's a Viking star system, 80 light years from here. Now I did not, and I repeat, did not search at all of the additional planets that were in the system we're currently in. I did not do that. Normally I do. I've been trying to fast track this because I am making video content and not just playing for myself. We're going to warp. Get our next Expedition 4 Emergence unlock as we warp to the next system. Welcome to the Archer Memo 3 system, discovered by Pharaoh. Expedition process is 81 light years traveled. The planet below us is Dusty Crimson. Yes, so went to light speed. We gained into the black, which was a milestone. We completed that milestone. Wait for everything else to see if it's going to load in. So let's take out that milestone really quick. Into the black was probably in milestone 1. It is. So let's go ahead and collect that now. Base computer plans, salvage data ×20, and personal refiner plans, which is always nice. Because that loaded into... Nice, we can already build that too because we have it. What is this planet over here? Let me know what you guys think of this expedition so far. Please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the chat. Especially, like, for example, when I'm flying around in the ship, do you prefer that, or would it be easier if I went back into the cockpit? Because I can look around in the cockpit as we're flying around, and the cockpit has its own specific view. Yes, it is a much narrower view, but I mean there are some benefits to how they do it, because for example how the glass is warped up here along the seam. Oh, alright. In fact, to make this easier for ship combat, we're going to go right back here. Let's do this. Oh, because you found my storm crystals. You want to start some stuff. See how well this ship fares. Oh, okay. Towards the space station. Remember when I was going to the space station? Yeah, I remember that too. Whoa, that was kind of interesting. Cat Schrodinger. Have I met them, or have I never met them? Whoa. That is not where the door is. That's where the door is. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, Expedition 4. This is the Lord of Sin for Sin's Arcade, and we are 2 jumps away from hitting Rendezvous Point 1. So we're going to find this Gek system. We're going to land in the Gek system at a planet that seems like it might be suitable. We're going to have to probably set up a small base somewhere so that we can do some additional refining, get some additional parts necessary. More importantly, just get the carbon, the condensed carbon, and the other stuff we need, the chromatic metal, so that we can make more warp fuel, because it seems like we're going to need a lot of warp fuel on this expedition. There's a lot more warping and a lot more rendezvous points that we have to reach. So it's pretty exciting, I think, along the way. And if you guys have enjoyed any of this, don't ever hesitate to like, comment especially. I love the feedback. It gives me some insight as to if you guys are enjoying it, what's fun about it, what's not been fun. Maybe you're playing along at home and you want to share what you found. That would be awesome. Our progress thus far is 180 light years. Alright, I do not want to deal with the pirate freighter. That looks like a frozen planet, so we're going to... Oh, come on. We're going to boost out of here. I did not engage the pirates. I do not want to fight the pirates. I just want to get... Okay, I guess I won't be able to fight or escape the pirates. Let's go ahead and deal with it. That's good. Now that I drew them away from the freighter at the very least, right? Owie. Okay, that hurt. I mean, my shields are holding up, thankfully, so that's good. Alright, so that's good. We destroyed the pirate vessels. We're gonna go set down here on Mother Dirt, that shelter belt so wonderfully discovered and named for us. Mother Dirt. A tropical planet indeed. Just like Tahiti, in fact. Isn't that amazing? Just like Tahiti. Okay, so... right now we're good to go. Let's go ahead and grab this back. I think we're good as far as the carbon, our carbon is concerned. Oh, it wanted me to make that personal refiner. I really don't like the personal refiner very much. Not that I don't like having the ability to refine and go and do whatever I need. That's absolutely a killer deal. I cannot express enough how much of a killer deal having a personal refiner is. But I find that if I have the personal refiner on, I can sometimes get distracted and forget what else I'm going to. We are in the middle of Expedition 4, ready to get the first phase, or the whole first area done, by going and warping to Rendezvous 1. So that's exactly where we're going now, and that will give us the last unlock for the first phase. Completing that phase, and then we'll get additional unlocks from that too. Fundinger system. Discovered by Hello Games. Expedition progress is 269 light years traveled. we're going to go out of here and see if we can land on this planet. Fungal mold, copper, magnetized ferret, and ammonia. Man, I don't like those planets at all, really. Just being honest. I don't really care for them. Admiral Akbar, we're going to Rendezvous 1, and we're headed out now. Let's go. Where is the rendezvous? Rendezvous is right here. Let's go. This is the Lord of Sin for Sin's Arcade. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, Expedition 4, Emergence. We are about to complete the first phase of the expedition by trying to find the rendezvous point. It looks like that might be it over there, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. There's a person right there on the planet down below me. There is worms flying around. This is another storm planet. And let's see. This is the rendezvous right here. We shall see. Reach the first rendezvous. Yeah! Milestone complete. And Expedition 4 Phase 1 complete. I get the Flesh Launcher Pack. Hooray! I don't mean that facetiously. I really do mean it. This is a fun game. I love doing these expeditions. It is quite a lot of fun to me. I like exploring, and sometimes I like these new little narratives that they set out for themselves. We did complete Phase 1, I believe. Milestone Phase 2. Okay, yeah, so Phase 1 has a new reward. We're in Phase 1. The reward is 500 nanites, 3 inventory slots, Supreme Hyperdrive upgrade. We're going to take that now. But we're going to use those slots inside of our cargo because of the double capacity. That gives us a hyperdrive module for the ship. We're going to take a look at that hyperdrive module and throw it in right there. And that gives us an additional 232 light-year hyperdrive range and an efficiency for our warp cells of a plus 100%, stretching out those warp cells even further. It also allows us to go back over. And now we've completed all of Phase 1 in the No Man's Sky Expedition 4. Now we're going to complete this and get the Flesh Launcher Pack. Exosuit inventory upgraded. Oh, I thought I'd already done that one. Oh, there it is. Okay. Look at those worms. Magnificent worms. Sentinel drones investigating. We gotta get out of here. We have got to get out of here. Alright, so that's done. Oh, flesh launchers. They're pyrotechnic. The luxury firework. These organic pyrotechnics rocket into the sky and explode in a splatter of slime, plasma, and wormlets. Ignite to create disgusting displays in the sky. Place launch tube via the build menu. Warning, aim away from living creatures, not recommended for indoor use, unless you're really hungry and you want to cook and have a show at the same time. Alright, so we are going to head out from this planet. Take a real quick gander over at our gander. I can talk today. At our next expedition phase, we still have to reach the second rendezvous. We have to visit a second Titan burrow, which we can probably grab on this planet, I believe. So we're probably going to stay on this planet looking for reach a worm burrow on the second cursed world. We get 2 more worm skin folios and a portal glyph set. So we're probably going to do that on this planet here. We've already completed these 2, so we're not too worried about that. We've got some steps away before we reach the second rendezvous. Let's peek ahead really quick. Third Titan impact, Whispering Eggs. We need to be on the lookout for Whispering Eggs. We're on a pretty decent clip for getting our earning and our nanites. Retrieve an archive, override implant. So we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty decently. Alright, now we're way further up here. Let's see if Admiral Akbar. Oh, is it a trap? We shall find out. But I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you again for taking the time to watch the videos. I hope you guys are enjoying this No Man's Sky Expedition 4 coverage. This is the Lord of Sin saying thank you for being you. Don't forget to be awesome. And take care of one another.